creek is baptizing me. Cave of such beauty, I'm down on my knees.
The whole river flows right into the side of this mountain, which is the main entrance to Culberson Creek Cave. During heavy rains, this blind valley fills with water up to 30 feet deep, flooding most of the cave. Dave said it wouldn't be wet. Was this a taste of what was to come? Well, we didn't know, because we expected to push unexplored passage beyond the lost waterfall. Once we found it, that is. However, we knew the cave wouldn't flood today, since we had checked the weather very carefully. Nothing but clear, sunny skies for today. There were many challenges to be faced. Crossing streams again and again, loose rocks, dangerous, tricky footing, and always the numbing presence of the icy water. Was the other party who were exploring a brand new entrance facing similar obstacles? Would we meet up with them somewhere in the cave? Only time would tell. After hours of intensive caving, we finally arrived at the lead we hoped would take us to the lost waterfall. A little climb, and then it was time to get wet, on our bellies. The roar of the river made communications very difficult. The numbing chill of the water made us wonder if our preparations for the cold were sufficient. Even with layers of polypro and heavy coveralls, hypothermia was a major concern. We realized we would have to keep moving in order to keep from getting chilled to the bone. The stream passage opened up. We could now hear the thunder of water up ahead. Could this be the lost waterfall? Yes, we found it! The waterfall was not as large as the legends made it out to be. It was easy to decide to press on into Virgin Passage, beyond the lost waterfall. The rushing torrent made for dangerous footing. A good sense of balance and carefully finding stable footholds allowed us to climb the waterfall without incident. The passage continued low and wet. Hopefully it wouldn't get any lower than what we could see ahead. With only a few inches of airspace, it wouldn't take much rain for this passage to flood to the ceiling. Were we pushing our luck with unexpected thunderstorms? What lay ahead would determine our safety. The crawl developed a ceiling channel, which improved our prospects for finding larger and safer passage. We continued, hoping the passage would get even larger. Our wishes came true. Walking Canyon and the wind told us that the cave continued. Our hopes of linking up with our other team improved tremendously.
Fill it with your lamp there. There we go, yeah.
No, if you were in like...
Don't buy pencil.
Yay! We found them!
Yeah, those electric ones work. And yes, we have...
Now was the time to decide our next move. Did we continue to push Virgin Passage or exit the cave? What do you think? An upper level lead enticed us to climb higher and higher, searching for bigger and better cave.
That little side passage is where it's at.
Does it go? This, by the way, is a very...
And we found it. We came out at the top of a deep, floorless
Long
canyon.
ways down. Okay.
Would you like to see this?
Yeah.
There's a tight spot there.
Yeah, there is. That rock just kept on going, though. Okay.
Caution in this area was critical to avoid a near impossible rescue. For our efforts, we were rewarded by the discovery of speleothems unseen by human eyes until now.
And he turned his lights on. I saw where I was standing.
Respect for these newly discovered rimstone pools halted our explorations in this direction.
Never noticed it, which is probably why they're in such pristine condition.
So where's the cactus formation here?
Right here.
Oh, this thing here, okay. Oh, yeah.
Now look at the rimstone pools behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Got the crystal one.
We were thrilled by the beauty of this new area. One of the joys of caving is the discovery of untouched formations which have not been destroyed by carelessness, or worse, by vandalism.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, up a little bit. There we go.
Don't worry if you can't see anything.
Cold and fatigue forced us to consider exiting the cave, but curiosity and determination lured us to find a new route. Very carefully, we climbed down and through a passage lined with unstable
Sailing,
rocks.
Chris. Take it.
The passage became smaller and smaller, but we were heading down toward the lower levels and in the right direction.
Steve and I have become.
Then it got even tighter. Caution dictated we turn back and exit through known passage, but a wind was blowing through the squeeze, and besides, we could barely hear water way up ahead. We committed ourselves by pushing through this tight passage. It was a tight one. Chris said later that he had to exhale in order to get his chest through. However, he made it through in spite of his chest and his claustrophobia.
See a thing, man.
Our prediction was proven correct. The tight connection opened up into a larger passage. We could hear the water a lot better now. It was down to our left. Good, that was the right direction.
Down into the stream.
In spite of our fatigue, we marveled at the beautifully scalloped walls of the canyon as we continued to make our way downstream, hopefully towards the lost waterfall.
Ooh. Okay.
It's fairly deep on the left here.
Okay. Stay to the left.
The water got deeper, a good sign.
Yeah, keep the light, yeah, right behind him. Yeah, that's good.
After sloshing through 1,000 feet of water canyon, we hear what could only be a waterfall. Could it be our exit? It better be. It was the lost waterfall. We felt like drowned men who have been thrown a raft. Although we were safe at last, the waterfall made sure we didn't have a dry spot left on our bodies. Carried along by the water, we began our exit. Jacques Cousteau couldn't touch this. Just one last water crawl. Hey, I don't remember it being this tight. This had to be the right way. It was downstream. We kept going. At last, our exit to known cave. And now the way it really was. Mind-numbing chill. The water was really 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Surface water.
Do that again. Do that again, Chris. Do that again.
Culverson Creek is baptizing me. Cave of such beauty, I'm down on my knees. Just like a wildcat, she carries me on, taking me underground past the unknown. Wildcat, she carries me on, taking me underground past the unknown. The water is pushing me, taking me in, calling me, beckoning as I crawl in, climbing up, sliding down, mud's in my blood. Dreadful is echoing, pray there's no flood. Climbed up, sliding down, mud's in my blood. Dreadful is echoing, pray there's no flood. The canyon is singing, I must heed her call.